Hi guys, and welcome back to our round 3 episode. Round 3 I haven't done and dusted. First of all, thanks to our followers and subscribers, and our sponsor from JP Property Maintenance. It's always good to get everyone's feedback on what we do and how we can improve as we go along. But Dave alongside me, mate. Dave, thanks for coming in as usual, bud.
No worries, mate.
How's your weekend been?
Yeah, pretty quiet. Yeah, I've done a few things, little things, but yeah.
That's all right. All right, guys, let's get straight into it. Round 3 is done and dusted. We're heading in for round 4. We're going to kick it off. It was a cracker of a Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
Dave's Doggies beat Raiders 14 points to 10. Crichton played a great game.
Yeah.
I'll get your thoughts on this one, Davo. How do you think your boys went?
Yeah, not too bad. Still got a lot to improve on. Defense was a bit how you going to, but yeah, still got a lot. The boys still got a lot to prove on, but
yeah,
like we're sitting in third.
Yep.
Like you got Panthers on 84, and you got Warriors on 82. They're second. We're third on 5.
Yeah,
and then you got Melbourne on 70.
Yeah,
70 points. They're fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's been a wild start to the season.
Yeah, so there's a lot of injuries. Yeah, a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
a few upsets, and yeah.
Yeah, well, this week hasn't been the best week for tipping, as we know. You've beaten me now. Everyone's beaten me. So I was saying to a few of the boys, I'm like, we run the podcast, and it's like I'm last and Dave's just above me, and those that don't watch the footy or barely pay any attention to it, they're sitting up the top. What's going on there?
Must be luck of the draw, right?
Oh, mate, I tell you, it's like picking a lottery ticket. You got to be in it.
Yeah.
But look, my opinion, the Doggies, they played well. I think for the Raiders, it was more of a, the halves of the Raiders, they're young.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot going on. I mean, it was a bit wet.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. But, I think the man who stood up the most for me was Crichton. He just played excellent. He was doing everything he could to get the Bulldogs the win. So, look, you're in the top 4 now, so only a month in. I think the biggest concern for me is it's the halvings. Like Burton, he was putting up a few decent kicks. Galvin, trying a little bit too much as usual.
He does,
I don't know what's going to happen now because I'd be, I don't know, something, in my opinion, something little needs to change for them to be a bit bigger. I mean, I know the forwards do struggle a little bit, but I think Papali'i going off for that sin bin from that high shot, that sort of helped us out a bit. But 14-10 scoreline, I didn't picture that. I thought it was going to be a bit more higher.
Yeah.
But look, that's that. What a great game. By your boys, mate.
Yeah, we just got the 2 points, I suppose. But
that's how it goes, mate. That is how it goes.
But they need to tighten up defence a lot more. Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump into. Thank God it was Friday. Panthers defended once again and beat the Roosters 40 points to 4 in another clinical defensive match from the Panthers. Outstanding. Personally, I don't know what else to say. With the Panthers, it was just clinical. Everything they touched just worked. Yeah. As for the Roosters, simplicity is they had no chance. Yeah. It's just that simple. Their halves weren't pairing up. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't really like the halves pairing of the Roosters with Cherry Evans and Walker there. To me, it's a bit. I don't know. It's very disjointed.
Yeah.
I don't. In my opinion, I think these DCE's maybe played one too many. Yeah, one too many years.
Well, when he was in Manly, you always heard Cherry Evans, but since he's been with the Roosters,
he's quiet.
I haven't heard him once. So.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, I think he's played a year too many. Marky Mark was trying to do everything he could on the edge there. He was coming into the middles for a few runs there. But regardless, the Panthers, they just relentless.
Yeah, and I had that brain snap. I took the Roosters.
Yeah. I don't know how you did that, but yeah,
For an
wow.
No upset there.
Like, I mean, look, if any team's going to break the Panthers' winning streak, it's got to be the Eels. It's the only team that can do it. They did it last year with them.
Yeah.
But I can't see that happening anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
look, they did well. Moving on to the Broncos. And this one was I don't know how this happened, but they beat Melbourne Storm 18 points to 14 for their first win of the season.
Yeah.
Obviously, a massive confidence game for the Broncos.
Yeah.
It showed a lot of heart, but Melbourne, whatever they were doing, just wasn't working. They come out in the second half and they just weren't. They looked lost. There was like players were just trying to do everything on their own. But in do you think that Reynolds should be put back in this squad, considering the Broncos just beat Melbourne Storm? Do you think Reynolds deserves a spot, or would you run him off the bench? Like Ben Hunt, he played well.
Yeah.
He played really well.
I don't know, because when Reece Walsh plays well, he's a big part of that team too. Like, I don't know. Reynolds is a good player. So
I don't know. In my opinion, I think the way they played against Melbourne, without Reynolds, answered the question a lot of people had. Why? And it answered the question we put out there in round 2. Like, where were they heading? Because they were going for 3 losses in a row. You know, where were they heading? What were they doing with the halves combination? And then, unfortunately, Reynolds was injured. Obviously, he's got that rib issue, but he wasn't out there. And the Broncos, they just looked more direct when they played. And they looked just that little bit more cohesive on the field. Like balls were, they got some great balls. Out there, which was good. But I mean, I feel for Melbourne, because the first half Melbourne come out and it was just back and forth. The second half, they just, I don't know what happened. They just fell off ship. It might be the only time we see Craig Bellamy smile, but he popped a smile on TV for us. It wasn't a big one, but it was worth it. I think if we took a photo of that, then we would have had a lot of money. But look,
instead of chucking water balls.
Yeah, exactly right. Or spraying the boys in the locker room.
And chairs in the coach's box.
Yeah, 100%. All right, we're going to move on. Super Saturday kicked off with the Warriors defeating the Knights. This was my brain snap. I went the Knights. Do not ask me why. I went the Knights, and the Warriors whooped them 28-12. Tanner Boyd, take a bow. Now, he played absolutely brilliant. His kicking game was on point, and whenever he had the ball in his hand, he was running at the defensive line, creating issues for the defense to sort of switch in. And mate, he played well. In my opinion, when Luke Metcalf is fit, I would be keeping Tanner Boyd and Luke Metcalf in the halves for sure. I wouldn't be having I wouldn't be having a chance in the halves. I'd be just running Boyd and Metcalf 100%. You put Boyd and Metcalf in that squad when Boyd's fit. I'm pretty sure it was round 8 or round 6 he's due back. That squad is going to be one of the ones to watch. Like, their forward pack is relentless.
They're just playing well like they did last year. Start of the season.
Yeah, they're playing really, really well. Like, their forward pack is it's just bashing teams.
I think they're looking for this week. The way they're playing, I don't know where they're playing at, but I'm tipping them to win 4 on the trot. So they've got the Tigers.
Oof. Yeah, we'll see, depending how things go.
With the halves,
that's a big loss. Yeah, they could go 4 on the trot. Big call. We'll move on from that one. Game 2 of Super Saturday, Dolphins beat Sharkies 38-10. Fins up, obviously. They showed a lot of heart. Everyone played their role. They played so smooth. And as for the Sharkies, I'd be embarrassed. It was that's probably the most disgusting game of football I've seen the Sharks play.
Yeah.
Hines went on his own, tried creating something from nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ended up, obviously, every time he had the ball kept going back
Yeah.
to the opposition. Tricky tried to get in and do some amazing things, and he didn't.
Yeah. No, he was pretty quiet. Yeah.
They just, I don't know, I don't know how you come out and you beat Titans by 50, and now you haven't had a win since.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't get it. Dolphins obviously got a lot of speed in their squad, but
Yeah.
I didn't think that'd be the case. I thought that was going to be a lot different.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and they just seem like they're back to their old selves, like the Dolphins. They've been quiet the first two couple of rounds.
Yeah.
They scraped home against the Titans.
Yeah.
But now they come out and put it on one of the bigger teams.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
So,
I mean, you look at the Sharkies the way they were last year when they come into games last year. Pardon me. Oh, geez. Pardon me. They come into games last year and they were beating teams below them, but anybody above them, they were just getting slaughtered. And they were being called the flat track bullies. And this is where they're heading. The same way. Clearly something has to change. To me, and I've never been a big fan of Hines, but to me, I'd be bringing in someone else in the halves there because I'd be throwing Hines at hooker.
Yeah. Well,
and letting him run out of hooker because he wants the way Hines plays. He wants to be the one to direct the team around the field.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, he's got a good kicking game on him in ways, but in other ways he doesn't. To me, he doesn't have the fundamentals to drag the Sharkies into finals contention. Trindle's obviously out there trying to do a lot. Yeah. But if you're not going to communicate with your halves partner, well, then where do you go?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, and considering Melbourne, he started with Melbourne in the fullback role.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly right. Pardon, I don't know what's going on. I can't stop yawning. I'm in bed. Look, the last of the Super Saturday games was a good game until Tigers lost their halves, unfortunately. The Bunnies beat the Tigers 20 points to 16 in what was a very close game. To me, it was a game where the whistle wouldn't go away.
Yeah.
Didn't like it that way. It wasn't. The Tigers obviously played the way they played.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a structured style of footy. It was like a fun style of footy.
Yeah.
Just ran the way they wanted to do it. My opinion, Latrell Mitchell had an absolute shocker when he went to fullback.
Yeah.
Which obviously proves he isn't a fullback. They scored 2 quick tries in the first half, and then as soon as Gray come off for his HIA, the Bunnies just fell apart. They just died down, and then when he come back out, well, they just picked their heels back up and off they went again. So
and just got that.
Just got the win, but in my opinion, keep Latrell on the centres. He went to fullback. Obviously, got himself in a bit of trouble there from a bit of a slap on the face. I mean, it wasn't needed. It didn't need to be made.
Yeah.
But the penalty and whatnot, that didn't need to be made either. It was just they scored the try. Move on. It was a very dictated game. I think that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah.
You take much out of that one, Dave, or?
Oh, good game in the end, but that was back in was try for try, wasn't it?
It was, for sure.
Really close game, but
I mean, we also look at it where obviously now with the injuries with Luai and Dewey.
Yeah,
it's going to be a big change there for them. Especially knowing that them two fellas have just been playing such great footy. Yeah, and now they're both gone again.
And they were only talking about it last week. The commentators, they're starting to combine.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but it's footy.
Yeah.
I can't stop yawning. Oh, Willies. Sorry, folks. Because I've come this far, guys. Got any questions? Get them in for sure. Happy to answer anything. But yeah, I think look for the Tigers. I think they just need to find a consistent way of playing their style of footy that they know works. Because um, to come out and play the way you did last week, and then now to come to this week where there was a few missed opportunities there for them, and like as we said, the whistle didn't go away.
And
So.
Gray's defence too at the fullback.
Oh mate,
It's been good,
brilliant.
And his attack's been good too.
Well, you look, I think they held what it was. They held, was it 6 or 7 sets? On their own try line.
Yeah.
Like wow, man, that's Penrith material.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good on him for getting the 2 points, obviously. But yeah, Jai Gray, mate, unbelievable. I didn't think that such a little fella had so much fight.
No, that's it. Yeah.
But look, we're moving out of Sunday. Hit the snooze button, and we head into Sunday footy. 2 very scrappy games. One game that had me on the edge of my seat, screaming at the TV to the point where I got in the car at halftime, raced down to the pub for dinner for Bo's birthday dinner, which was good. And then we're down there, and I get there, and he's what's he go to me? He was yelling out at me, and he goes, "Oi!" I've gone, "What?" And he goes, "There's a TV down here. Come on. You're not here for the footy. You're here for me." I've gone, "All right, relax." But anyway, we've gone trotting down there, and I was seeing the TV, and my eyes are just straight on the TV. And then the missus goes, "Can you get the high chair?" So I've got the high chair. I've gone back to the TV. Then we ended up moving from where we were to under the TV. And goes like, "Oh, Chris is happy. He gets to watch the rest of the footy." For the whole second half, I just sat there just staring at the TV. I couldn't yell and scream because we're in a local pub. I didn't want to get kicked out. But no, man, it was funny.
Yeah.
And then me and Mum were sitting there, and it was she's looking at the TV and she's going, "Ooh, they're winning." And Dragon scored. He's like, "Ooh, they're coming back." But now look, Parramatta played well. Bit scrappy. I didn't really like a few calls that were done in the game. Obviously, even though they've got the win, they come out of the game slow, really slow, which was a big concern. But then they come into the shed in the lead. Their first try was a controversial try. To me, with the try that Peasant scored, I don't know whether you've seen it, Dave, but the try that was scored, the ball was kicked through. And Peasant ran through and obviously gone to grab the ball or something like that anyway. He was tackled without the ball. And the ref has gone up, obviously. We think it's a penalty try because...
they get a penalty try too, don't they?
Yeah, they got a penalty try for it, they got the penalty try. Gutherson wasn't happy, like you said, he was there. In my opinion, I don't think it was a penalty try. To me, it could have been a penalty and a sin bin. Professional foul, go to the bin. Because the way he come through the line, there was another 2-3 Dragons players there. That was including Gutherson that were there. And Gutherson was running across. So for Peasant to get to that, he would have had to pick his speed back up to get to the ball. And with the momentum of the ball, I don't know if he would have got there. I don't know how the bunker knew he was going to get there. But they give him the penalty try, and then they got another one, and they went into the sheds with the lead. So and then they come out and they scored a few more tries in the second half and took it to the Dragons. But the Dragons wingers, I don't know what they're feeding them. Mate, them boys, they look like they're bloody front rows. That was unbelievable. Mate, they're almost as big as Junior Parlo. They were massive. But look,
they scored a few tries, but I don't know, they're sitting second last at the moment. Only because of for and against. But they're going to have a quiet year, I reckon, Dragons.
I mean, you look where there needs to be, if I'm the coach, if I'm Flanagan here, I'm dragging myself away from the denial that, he's stuck in denial. People have been, like, in the media and in things like that, they've said to him, are your halves pairings working, rah, rah, rah. And he's gone, oh, yeah, they're fine, it'll work. Mate, stop it. It's as simple as that. Stop it, because your halves are not working.
Yeah.
You got your son in the halves.
Yep.
With Daniel Atkinson, and then Daniel Atkinson is playing better than Kyle Flanagan.
Yeah.
And he's been there half the time, not even that, way less.
Yeah.
If the fact you can sit there and say your halves are working, and you're losing in a game like that, where you could have easily put 40 points on the Eels, easily they could have done it.
Yeah.
And now he's saying no, the halves ain't a problem.
Yeah, they showed some good attacking signs, the Dragons.
Yeah.
Even against the Bulldogs, even though they were the better team against the Bulldogs. But they showed some good signs. But
they've got to go forward there.
Yeah, they just can't.
They do.
Yeah,
like they were making 40-odd, 50-odd metres every set against the Eels.
Yeah.
Then they were in their defence. They were stopping the Eels from making 20 metres, 40 metres.
Yeah.
In some positions, but then in that situation where you've just stopped the team from completing a set, or you're deep down inside the opposition's half, and you can't put a kick through, or you can't set anything up with the other halves partner or anybody else on the field, that proves you are not you're not first grade material.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
Flanagan has he's never been first grade material.
Yeah.
And this is when Shane Flanagan needs to step away from the dad zone and favouring the son, and step into being a coach. Because at the end of the day, if the Dragons come out next week and they go 4 in a row losses, where do they go?
Yeah,
is it a coach problem then?
Yeah.
Because
that's right. They're going to blame the coach.
You've got your players out there that are not working, but you're not changing nothing. Yeah. That's what it comes down to. Like, do we start looking at making decisions that no club wants to make with their coach? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't get it.
When they scored a couple of times yesterday, I thought they're going to come back against the Eels, and Parramatta scored again. But as I said, they show a bit of go forward there, but it's just they're not getting over the line.
No.
And Parramatta's defence in the end was.
They had good scramble defence, the Eels. There was a few.
In the end, just kept them out.
Yeah, there was a few. Yeah. Oh, sorry. There was a few moments there in the middle where a couple of they broke a few lines.
Yeah.
But then even once they've done that, Iongi come in and made some real good desperate tackles.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Took a few good balls too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. There was a few times there where the forwards fell off and players like Addo Curran had come in and made a run, but Kit Kat, Katoni Katoga, he played a great game.
Yeah.
He come in and he made one or two silly errors, but then he made it up deep down. I mean, there was situations where he busted through the line and he was running full pelt and he's looking around and there's no one there in support. And this is a desperation what Parramatta need to sort out. I mean, now they've just lost Jermaine Hopgood from a hip drop tackle. He's gone for the season ACL. Ryan Couchman's got to face a judiciary. I think he gets a few weeks for that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you take someone out doing stuff like that, you're gone for the year. Simple as that. And Samrani, who's also looks like he's out for 8 weeks with a meniscus injury. So, look, there's a bit of an issue there on the edge. I mean, I know with Samrani, they can bring in someone like Brian Kelly as a depth there. Where you'd put him, in my opinion, you could slot him straight into the centre position there, but I don't know what they're going to do there, whether they bring in Joash Papali'i in there, maybe. Pardon me. Sorry about that. But then as Hopgood, there's our middles, they're a concern, but they're not, because we've got depth there. Like, we've got Kelma Tuolangi, we've got Matt Dury there who can slot into the squad. A lot of young fellas coming through there that can fill a hole, but it comes down to, can they play the 80 minutes? Can they play 60 minutes? You know?
That's it.
And that's what's going to hurt the Eels, where Hopgood, I think he played 50, 60 minutes, and his impact off the bench was great. But I mean, losing him for the season, that's a pretty big loss for the Eels. But look, we'll move on from that one. We're going to the last game for Sunday. Cowboys down the Titans.
Yeah.
30 points to 16.
Yeah.
It was a very sloppy game. It was horrid. In my opinion, Jaden Campbell made some great impact.
Yeah.
Him playing the way he played proved why the Titans need him there.
Yeah.
But look, now they've got that loss.
Yeah.
They sit equal last with the Dragons.
Yep.
On the ladder, and they verse each other next week. So,
Shit.
So whoever loses there, I mean, I think Titans are pretty much safe. Like to me, if I'm the Titans coach, I'm looking at where we're at and what we can do to improve, build for next season. Like it's your first season there, which is understandable. But if Titans come out and beat the Dragons, what are we saying to Dragons here? Like, what happens?
So where's it at next week?
I'm not sure.
Well, actually,
I'm not sure.
I know. I don't know how it's going to work, but Dragons played at Para's home oval.
Yeah, well, they might be. They might be back at home. I'm not sure because I know. I think the Titans at home.
No, they played at Suncorp yesterday, didn't they? No,
Titans were down at
Seabus.
No, it was Queensland Country Bank Stadium. They were down at Townsville. I'm positive they were.
Oh yeah,
positive they were
home oval. All right, yeah, it's not how it works because they both.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. When I go in and check it all tonight. But yeah, look, Jaden Campbell, he just proved why he's at the Titans. The Titans really missed him. For sure, because he had some great touches of the footy. As for the Cowboys, Drinkwater, obviously back from that injury, he's sort of making his way around the field, which is doing good. He's really showing some good signs there, which is good to see. But yeah, I didn't pick that. I just thought, with the Cowboys, the way their attitude's been, I didn't think they were going to come out and beat the Titans, which they did. So good job, Peyton.
Yeah.
You did something right. I mean, what's he done to them in the sheds? They give him a bit of a where's your buddy hold? Get the horse with you. Hey, ride, you bastard. Who knows? But your thoughts on that, Dan? Did you catch much of that one?
I didn't catch much of that game, but
that's all good.
I know so.
All right, we're going to switch away from the players and the clubs here. We're going to talk a little bit about the refs and the bunker for a second. I don't understand why we've got a bunker sitting there, and we brought this up the other week. We have a bunker there, and it's worth millions and millions of dollars. And you got people sitting there with all these screens around you. You see every angle, but we can't pick up on forward passes. We can pick up on offside players. We can pick up on drop balls that go backwards, apparently, or forwards. And things like that. We can pick up whether someone's accidentally slapped someone in the face. And it's sent for 10. Things like that. We can pick up situations where we can't see the white line of the try line, but we'll give it a try. But we cannot pick up on forward passes. We can sit in there on the TV and we can watch the TV and we can pick up a forward pass at the click of a finger. Like, I don't know what it is, and the way these refs are ruling games, in my opinion, put the bloody whistle away. If it's not a head high, if it's not foul play, if it's not anything like where you're booting, if it's not a stoppage in play or anything like that, let the game play on. We've got situations where we're coming into games,
something,
and it happened this week where you go to the Penrith game. Now, I'm not criticising the Panthers here or nothing like that, but Panthers come in and they're making the tackles. They lied in that little bit longer, got off. Play on. We go to the Eels game, or the Melbourne Storm game, even. Melbourne come in, they lie in the rut. That's let off. The Eels, we go in, we lie all over the rut. It's let off. But then you look at the Bunnies and Tigers game, and this is one that was, I don't know what the official ref was doing. Tigers lie in the rut. 6 again.
Tigers
come in, lie in the rut, and they jump
Too
off.
much of that lately.
They lie in the rut, they jump off. 6 again.
Too much of that lately.
What are we doing? Why are we? I get this 60-game thing of making the game faster. We're not stopping for penalties every 2 seconds, but then we come to the refs where we're making tackles and the arm is going over the shoulder and down, just fractions down on the neck, head high.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we're coming into another game where we're coming into a tackle where the arm hits the player's face.
Yeah.
I won't say which game it was because I'll get criticised, but hits the player's face. This was last week it happened. And the player comes off for a HIA, an injury assessment.
Yeah.
The person that did it, not play on.
Yeah.
Nothing said.
It's
disgusting.
The bigger names,
It comes down. It comes down to that. Yeah. If we've got all this money spent in a bunker and we can't pick up on forward passes, sorry for my French here, but fuck it off.
Yeah, well that's it.
Because it is a joke.
Yeah.
Go back to the years where we had the the little video ref screen, and it was try or no try. It wasn't.
Yeah.
We're looking to see whether Nathan Cleary's chin's hanging out over the sideline. If he is, he's out. Or we're not looking to see whether this player's just ran into him and he's fallen over, so that's he's taking him out of the play. We're talking about try scoring moments.
Yeah.
Momentum changes of the game.
Yeah.
Like I get it. If you knock a ball, if you knock a ball, when you catch it, if you grab it and it goes through your arms and hits the floor, that's a knock on. If you catch a ball like that in the air and you're sideways and it shoots past you, it bounces here and it comes off you and goes backwards, or it goes straight down. If you're facing towards your own goal line, that's a play on.
Yeah.
We're not doing this.
They call it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
doesn't normally go forward.
But we can't pick up on forward passes.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts on that, guys, in the comments. I know there's obviously a lot of different opinions and we understand that, but in my opinion, the officiating has to change. Like the Pezzett incident this week where he was tackled and then it come down to penalty try. No, wrong call.
Yeah.
Miles wrong call. The situation with Latrell coming in and making a tackle and the arm went out. The player was still falling and he's accidentally slapped him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's not like he's coming with a friggin' shoulder to the head.
That's another one, another 2 penalty tries this weekend.
Yeah.
And it weren't really penalty tries.
No. I mean,
to
me, a penalty try is if the player is 100% going to score the try. If there is no one in front of him, and the kick goes through and he's 10 metres ahead and he gets taken out, or someone comes up and tackles him before he gets to the ball. Penalty try, he was going to get there. 100% certain. None of this, in our opinion, we think he was going to get there. We don't need you to think. We need you to know. This is what the game is based on. You need to know. Because, it's shocking. It is. It's really shocking. But look, we're going into round 4 this week. What can you expect from your?
Are you doing that now? Are you?
No. I'll do team list tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. What can you expect out of your doggies coming into this week, Dave? Do you want to see them do anything a bit more, change things up, or?
I don't know. They need to tighten up defence. Yeah, is a must. Yeah.
Well, you's coming into this week and you've got the Knights at home.
Knights, we should.
So you should do a bit better there.
We should get the 2 points, but
And for my Eels, I think, and I'm probably going to get burnt in the comments here, but I just think they're going to lose this. I can't see them beating Penrith. Not without Hopgood there now. Sam Maroney's gone. There's going to be a bit of a shuffle going on.
Yeah.
And the way the Panthers are playing.
Yeah.
I can't, it's a bogey game.
Yeah.
But if the Eels don't play well and they come out soft or slow, Panthers are going to make them pay big time.
Yeah.
I don't want another 50 points put on us.
Yeah, no.
At all. Because no one does.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us just show up and play. If we win, good on them.
Yeah.
But I can't see it at all. It's just a game I just cannot see them doing anything special in. But anyway, guys, that's going to be us. Get your questions into us. You want to see us try anything? Want like any challenges or things like that? Get them in. And we'll be back for Team List Tuesday tomorrow. And the video will be posted up later on for that one. Once again, as always, guys, thanks for tuning in, and to our sponsor, JP Property Maintenance. As always, a big shout out to you, buddy. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.